Where am I going? Okay. No. Oh. Yeah, it's all good in the hood over here. Whole lot of chilling. Thanks for calling me that. It's just I guess a habit that's built up over on Two Face's stream. So you're gonna make me. Oh, did they? Okay, he actually left the party. What are you guys looking forward to this Saturday? It's the weekend, you can do absolutely nothing. That's what I like to do. Matter of fact, that is what I'm doing. It's pretty much absolutely nothing. Give him the nice gear, spent that money, and he leaves the party and takes the stuff. He'll be back. I was watching or rewatching Punisher season 1 this morning, and I really like that first season, even though it is technically like season 1.5 or season 2, because Daredevil season 2 is Punisher season 1. I keep saying that, but you know, it's like the unofficial truth right there. Your Saturday is at its end. Looking forward to a relaxing Sunday? Ah, you people, and you're living in the future. The Neox. How is it possible that there's a highly advanced civilization 30 years after the first 2 Golden Sun games where, like, there wasn't, like, the most complicated piece of technology 30 years ago was a horse wagon. And Interesting. Okay, so these are people of the past. You're gonna try and stream later, but your eyeballs hurt? It's all that art, man. All of that art. You like the intro of Punisher and Daredevil? He was cool. I agree. I agree. I like what they did with his character. I also like his season 1. Even though it's season 2, but I'll just call it season 1. It was really, really nice. I watched the first season of The Punisher and it was cool, but basically the guy just getting beat up only to beat up other people up more. It was fun though. That's basically what happened. Get to watch him just, you know, punch people, get punched back, and then shoot them to death. Sometimes he'd break their neck. Sometimes he'd break a few bones. Sometimes you just need one of those really nice anti-villains, you know? And I feel like you're not almost sick anymore. You liked Iron Fist on Netflix? Was somewhat artistic. See, I liked Iron Fist, but I don't think it was... we're gonna go with great. I think it was good enough. Maybe people just had like the craziest expectations or something like that. But I thought it was satisfactory, you know? I enjoyed it. I don't think I would call it bad. Like the Star Wars trilogy movies, I liked those, but I recognize that they're not good movies. But I still like them. And I don't really view Iron Fist in that way. I think Iron Fist is pretty satisfactory. It's something about Kratos knowing somebody. Oh, okay, they're talking about who could possibly be Alex. I'd be reading the dialogue, huh? I'm just glancing over it. Sometimes he'd make you get nice and close with the mirror. Castlevania is your current watch. Watching it with the wifey, so you haven't finished season 2 yet. I'm gonna be honest here. You said that Castlevania season 2 was pretty good. And I'm kind of surprised that it's pretty good. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm surprised that that is your consensus. Kind of feels like I guess I was just expecting Netflix to kind of dial it down and make it just not as good. So it's good that they can keep up the momentum and make it better. Or at least keep it at the same pace, same level. You're on Cowboy Bebop binge, thanks to Two-Face. Cowboy Bebop. I think the one I'm thinking of is Trigun. I tried watching Trigun and I was expecting something somewhat serious. And I got a goofy anime of a goofy main character that is not just a boss and I guess I had to set it down and be like, okay, maybe I'll try this another time. Now that I know what to expect, I can go into it with the mood of I want to watch something goofy. Because, you know, I just wanted to see a guy, you know, bust some people up, you know, do some really cool things, and you know, he was killing people by accident, and you know, it was like Mr. Bean or something like that. They were and I didn't see very much of it, but they were kind of letting on that, you know, he might be doing this on purpose, or he might actually be this super legendary guy and whatnot. But the goofiness caught me well off guard. Oh man. I don't think I've seen any Cowboy Bebop though. This messaging me on Discord. They nailed what you call a true Castlevania storyline because the original storyline is best storyline. I was still caught off guard by like the first 2 episodes of the Netflix Castlevania, because the first episode was like exactly what I wanted, and it was like okay, like this is Castlevania. I can get behind this. And then the second episode is like, push the brakes. That first episode, that's not the tone. That's not what the story is all about. Everything else after that, that's what the story is all about. And that really caught me off guard. I still liked it though. I just kind of wish I didn't get the bait and switch. Now we got homeboy back. See? Have faith. Trigun was pretty goofy, but got a lot more serious as it went on. But definitely opens goofy. Extremely good goofy. Alright, so now that I'm here, check out item shops. Okay. You guys want to, you know, do work? Huh? No? I got money. I can pay for this stuff. Alright, so you want me to do this work for you. Okay. Alrighty, I see 2 slots here, so this one... this way. Oh, really? Oh, okay, I see. This one back. Okay, so this one, the corner thing doesn't look like. Well, I probably should actually get that. So that corner thing should go here. Let's go ahead and move that one. Right, that is not where I wanted that to go. People can't do these things by themselves, man. Gotta do everything. Can't fend for themselves. Can't fix their own stuff, even though they got all the pieces here. All you gotta do is slide them into place, man. No rocket science. Alright, fire it up. No, I'll fire it up. Or not. Alright. Fire it up. Okay. Can't win them all, I guess. Alright, now I need to check if that resets, because if that resets, I'm going to be a little salty. Alright, we good. Good for now. Bog ho. You were hoping they would do Trevor as a piece of garbage he truly was. But they did do a good job with that. I'm quite proud of their rendition. Quite tonight. That's kind of how Rurouni Kenshin started. Kind of goofy and then got way more serious. I think I tried watching an episode of that as well. It was probably just about an episode, and it did, if I'm remembering it correctly, like the samurai with the red hair, that one did start off goofy as well. Outlaw Star is another good space western. Those guys are dumb as a sack of bricks. Well, you know, I guess like this is the actual Alchemy Forge. So even if they did slide them into place, it still wouldn't matter, but it's still kind of sad. Maybe they're just not puzzle geniuses like I am. Just Outlaw Star if you like Kenshin. A lot more like that, but space western. Would you technically consider Gundam a space western too? Because it kind of has a lot of similarities to a western in it. Kind of. They'd probably just call it sci-fi. Just be done with it. Sci fantasy. Okay. Angry face. Gundam is its own thing. That's fair. I stopped watching Gundam after... Well, I stopped watching Gundam a long time ago, but I started up again on 00, and I was pretty happy with 00 Season 1. Season 2, wasn't feeling it. Wasn't as good. Alright, let's stop talking and let me solve this puzzle. Come on. This is probably one of the biggest issues of this game, is it wants to spend 1,000,000 years talking about this stuff. Instead of other stuff. Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay, did I... Doesn't go down. Start all over. What's up, Phil Photon? Welcome back, sir. Alright, that was the only... Oh, I see. I didn't even see that I could move this. I thought it looked suspicious. I didn't even notice. That's one. Alright, so now I understand what's going on here. So... Okay. Now I get this to work the way I want it to. Oh, I don't actually need this one. That's how I get it to work the way I want it. All in the technique. You guys didn't see it, but I did spin around, stop, double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I did the pelvic woo. And I stopped on my right foot and I didn't forget it. And then I brought it around town. And then I did this and that and this and that and this and that and then. And this is the end result. I hope someone out there got that. Because that was like the pinnacle. The pinnacle of its time. Now you're throwing around all these crazy words, man. You remember when this game came out? Emulators can't handle it. That's why you never tried it again. I know what you're talking about. There's a lot of the... Oops. I wanted to get an entry on the other one, but maybe we'll get another chance. When I was doing research on this game, I ran into that a lot. There was a ton of forum threads and things like that about how this game doesn't run at all and it's broken. And I think it did take some finagling from me to get it work. This and Lost Age were pretty tough to get rolling. It was all me. Look at Reef, man. Can you just not give out all of our secrets? I need that other word. Have a good one, NT. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Alright, here's a question for you guys then. Netflix made a Death Note live action movie. I also saw that they made a Bleach, or at least added a Bleach live action movie onto their platform as well. I haven't even asked my question yet. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. Come on. What if I said, you know, like, are those movies the worst of all time? And you're just saying no. Come on, guys. I wanted to ask if we're going to get a sequel. And if we do get a sequel, will it be better? Because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to lie. The Death Note movie wasn't that great. But if you don't look at it as a Death Note movie, if you don't hold it to the standards of the Death Note anime, it's not the worst movie in the world. You know, it's not good, but it might be like downward slope of okay at best. You know, come on. TOS. I'm sure Twitch is upset about hearing this. Come on, man. Come on. You gotta take those judgment glasses off and just look at it with those fresh eyes, you know what I'm saying? You know? Maybe pop out the lenses, put in some new ones, clean them a little bit. Come on, guys. How much money can a single company blow on mistakes? Let's find out. Oh, you watched it with fresh eyes and stabbed them out? Oh, man. Gosh, was it really that bad for you guys? You know, Soul Mask. How much you want to bet there's going to be a Luna mask as well? Don't call me Gramps. You want to know who decided that Light was a whiny or a little whiny baby that should be the character. I agree with you that that was a decision that was less than interesting. I certainly wasn't a fan of that direction. I will definitely give you that. And made his dad worthless. Oh, I almost pressed this angry face run. Like, what in the world was that character writing? Yeah. 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 I don't disagree. Like I said, it's not a good movie. Not a horrible movie to me, though, if you disconnect it from the anime. If you compare it to the anime, it's awful. And I respect that. 100%. I think that was that word that I missed out on. Beautiful stonework. You actually could not finish the whole movie. You made it halfway in and had to stop. You've never just stopped watching a movie. You've at least finished movies to complain about them, but you couldn't make it to the end of Death Note. The only movie that I have ever stopped watching was, I believe it was Mission Impossible 3. It was the one where, it could be 2, I'm not sure. It's the one where it opens up and Tom Cruise is like climbing a rock, a really tall rock, and he has no climbing gear on and stuff like that. And he reaches the top and like either a helicopter, I think it's a helicopter, shows up and like gives him a message that's on these glasses, and that was the only movie I walked out on. And then I watched it like a year or two ago, and it was okay, I guess. I'm getting what's that that faction or that race of people in Mass Effect who like created all these crazy technology before all the humans and Asari and stuff like that. Protheans? I'm getting Prothean vibes from these Neox guys. I need to play the Mass Effect trilogy. I have that in my games I want to play list. October 27th right now. This game will probably take another 2 to 3 weeks. December is going to be a lot of Smash Bros. I'm thinking maybe I should slow my Kingdom Hearts releases. Because if I'm going to be doing a lot of Smash Bros in December, I'm going to need something to cover that up. What would it take for you to go back and rewatch Death Note, Dante? That's what you should have done at your wedding. You should have had a Death Note watch party. That would have been awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How could that have not been on the schedule? We need to talk to Rot. We really, really do. Literally not enough money in the world? Come on, man. If someone said, I'm gonna give you $150 to watch this movie and give me your overall thoughts, I'd do it. I'd do it every day. $150 a day? That's my price. I'll be making the good money. I'll memorize the movie. Just like I practically memorized every single line in the first Mortal Kombat movie because I've seen it so many times. And that, man, talk about your childhood getting absolutely destroyed when you watch this movie and it's so cool. You know, it's like, man, like the kung fu and the karate and all the fighting is so awesome in this movie, and all the characters, and there's Sub-Zero and there's Scorpion, and that's so awesome. And then you see it 20 years later, and all you could think about is how the fighting is some of the worst fighting you've ever seen, and how the acting is just so horrible, and that the story is basically one of the worst stories you've ever seen, and special effects are okay at best, and the set design is all right, but looks kind of lazy, and oh man, actually the acting was okay. Some characters had good acting, like Shang Tsung. He was cool. And Johnny Cage had his moments. Sonya Blade had her moments. No way. It'd take a lot more than that. Man. I think you underestimate the awesomeness. If that's all you had to do, Monday through Friday, watch Death Note for $150, I could quit my job off of that. Only, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours? I got the rest of the day. Little do you know, old man, that we're actually on the side of King Wu. His name is Bog Ho. $2 hours of your time is only $75 an hour. Current job pays better and has the benefits you don't have to watch Death Note. That's fair. I think I mentioned yesterday in Two Faces stream that choosing like health insurance, I got my packet that I need to go over, and health insurance is one of the most complicated and confusing and convoluted things that I've ever had to do. Like I'm just like looking at all these charts and like the prices, and I'm just like, how much do I pay for a doctor's visit? You know? How much do I get dental coverage? You know, can I just have like a bullet point of what I get and how much it costs? And then they have like several charts with like these several plans that do several different things, and they all cost basically the same, like they're cents off. And then I go cross-reference like what they do, and it doesn't really explain everything properly. It blows my mind how much brain power you need to put into just choosing a health insurance plan, at least in the United States. I mean, in other countries it might be better. Oh, and then the worst thing of all, I really hate the word bi-weekly, because I'm pretty sure that you can use bi-weekly as once a week, or you can use bi-weekly as twice a week. I think they share the same meaning, which is awful. I'm actually gonna Google that right now. Over here. Bring this over here. Bi-weekly. Appearing or taking place every 2 weeks or twice a week. See? What the heck? What the heck? And so there's no clarification on what bi-weekly means in this, and I am not paying $50 twice a week. I'm not even paying $50 once a week for health insurance. Like, that is nuts. I am not gonna pay $50, basically $100 per paycheck. That's no thank you. I'm already poor as it is. I don't even go to the doctor. I haven't been to the doctor. I guess technically I went to the doctor yesterday for that physical, but before that, I haven't been to the doctor in a million years. Well before doctors were actually a thing. Bi-weekly is the worst term because now it opens the door to bi-monthly. Does that mean twice per month or once every 2 months? Yup. Hate it. All right, thanks, Two-Face. Enjoy your lunch. What time is it? 11 o'clock? I might have to cook some lunch a little bit later on today as well. Some pasta with some rice with some sausages, some onions. One of my coworkers doesn't like onions. He first opened up with, "I'm allergic to onions," and like this was a ruse by him. He doesn't like onions so much that he has to tell people that he's allergic to them to get them from stopping him from trying them. But I was like really fascinated about it. I was like, wow, you're allergic to onions? Because the other coworker, she grabbed